A pleasure to speak with you again. You saw me about an hour ago or so for the camera presentation. As a staff member of IEEE ISTO, I also participate in several other working groups, including the low-speed multi-point link working group, the LML working group. I also do some stuff with the PHY working group and the display working group. But on behalf of the LML working group chair, Pierre Bossard, I'm pleased to give some information to you. I'm sorry that Pierre's arrival in Berlin is delayed, but we'll give you some basic background, tell you what's been going on with LML, and see if you have some questions. Some of you I know are familiar with the LML working group, but in case you are not, the focus for the group is literally in its name, low-speed multi-point links, very low power, low-cost peripherals. They proved to be achievable to extend that support into mid-speed devices as well. Currently, the group has one major output, SlimBus, and SlimBus has been through a couple of updates. The current version that's adopted is 1.01.01. The interface is flexible and was designed to evolve with future market needs in mind. It also was a way to reduce the fragmentation that we've seen, particularly in the audio side of things in these kinds of devices. The group is currently very busy with a 1.2 update. You'll see the change in the version number from 1.0 something. We're across MIPI tightening up the version numbers. So this is considered a maintenance or minor update. I wouldn't call it the kind of leap forward you might suggest out of the number. It's got fixes, it's got clarifications. I think it's got many improvements, and the group would be very proud to present that to everybody. The group will finalize that activity here in this meeting in Berlin, and hopefully submit that to the board in the very near future. It'll balance that working group time with a very interesting forward-looking topic, which is what is the future direction for audio in MIPI interfaces? Should LML continue its emphasis in audio and control? Should it emphasize one or the other? It's a vigorous discussion, and I would encourage all companies with an interest in this area to consider either joining the LML working group if you are a contributor, or if you're not a contributor, going through the simple upgrade process that would allow you to join the working group activity. SlimBus itself has a diverse feature set and is a relatively mature technology that many companies have implemented. But for those not too familiar with it, it's built for audio data and control on a single bus. It offers some in-kind advantages over other technologies. It's got support for many audio channels, diverse audio rates, different formats, and it has an efficient peer-to-peer communication design to its bus. There is a standardized message set that brings advantages as well, and it uses digital audio clocks or system RF clocks as a basis. It also offers the advantage that it can be dynamically configurable. There are a number of things we can say about SlimBus, but it is far too complex a technology to really describe in 10 minutes. So with that very general summary, I can give you some information about the group, how to participate. As I mentioned, Pierre is the working group chair. There is support from IEEE ISTO that's deployed to the group on a regular basis. That's myself and also MIPI's document editor, Robert Johnson. We engage in regular conference calls and in the face-to-face meetings. And you see here a fairly diverse list of companies that have contributed to the various specification releases over the years. They, of course, represent very focused audio companies and audio codec companies and digital microphone companies, all the way up, of course, to the host processor developers. So with that in mind, I would encourage companies that are beginning to take an interest in SlimBus to look very closely at it. It is a mature technology, it's ready for you to implement, and I encourage you to participate in this discussion about what's next. I realize that was fairly short. I would be happy to take some questions. I know that maybe we've been running over schedule as well, so maybe this is a way to pull 5 minutes back.